been amazing. Every step of the way he's been with us. He's taught us a lot of things. All what we are today is reflected. It's all on him. So yeah, we have big thanks for him. All the people in the room, you've really helped shape him as well. Nanny and Granddad, you've raised a great son, a great father for me and TJ, so thank you.
That's them two Herbies.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. So many memories. Like today, even today, we were laying under my car. I bought myself a drink of sauce to put on the car. And yeah, me and Dad were laying under there. I rounded a bolt, so try to get it off. And he's just under my car. And I'm just sitting there watching him. We didn't get the bolt off in the end. We tried, that's the main part. But yeah, it's been great. Still have him around, it's amazing, so cheers, Dad. Yeah, so thanks for everything.
Well, TJ, come on, your turn, boy.
So yeah, cheers.
Good job, Ian.
Okay, Dad, so I think when I was born, my vocation was to teach you patience. But I don't think it worked very well. You definitely like to shout at me compared to Aiden. Everyone, you would say we're equal, but obviously it's not true. I think Aiden, there's one story Dad was telling me, he said, some guy said to him, Aiden is the main twin and I'm used for the spare parts. And I do think if Aiden got, my upper body looked a lot better, he'd be alright in footy, but there's a couple of stories I got to tell. Me and Aiden were driving in our L's, and it was a manual, and it was just along Welshpool. We went to one of the lights, and I was just waiting there for the light to go green, and I stalled the car, and I kind of just sat there for a little bit and just waited for something to happen. And believe it or not, Dad started screaming at me. Started screaming, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Start the fucking car!" I went around and say sorry to the person behind me, and Dad's like, "Don't fucking say sorry, just go!" So I started driving, but we went and parked the car, and Dad started screaming at me, "Get the fuck out of the car, get out, no, I'm driving, get out, get out." I think it was fair enough, but obviously pressure makes diamonds, and I'm a better driver now. Today, it's a lot better driving by yourself with music than having a dad screaming. But I think one main thing that Dad's giving me is just to, go for what you really want and just keep pushing, and you'll get there. Either way, there's different paths. Yeah, Dad, I just like to say thank you for 18 years of just caring, just 100%, always being there for me. Even this year, for football, you just text me every night, just looking after me, and I really can't thank you enough. So yeah, I'd like to thank you a lot.
Woo!
Next is Nigel, so this could go for a while, but...
Jiggy Boo! Alright, Jiggy Boo!
Paulie. Paul Mcgovern'. I'm not too sure where I start here because Paulie's got a massive history, and I can take you right back to the days when we first started hanging out at Rock Asylum, and our friend Paulie had this beautiful little boat called Pop My Home. So I think in his lingo is called Kiss My Ass, and we used to hang around the jetty there and just enjoy ourselves, go to the Rockness pub, had a lot of great times there, and that was the beginning of Paul Mcgovern'. So from there on we had a lot of times together. Of course Johnny here was part of this little equation, and we went to a lot of places, done a lot of Rock Asylum, a lot of hotels, a lot of great times together. Paulie always had the last say, and he was always the funniest person on the block. So the greatest time we had at Rock, I don't think I should tell you this, but there was a period where my mother made these beautiful sandwiches for Paulie, and he never ate greens, he just ate meat. So, by the luck of the draw, there was some cucumber in these sandwiches. And Paulie couldn't help himself. He started pulling the cucumber out of the sandwiches. I said, Paulie, you have to eat.
Oh, he's always pulling his cucumber.
You've got to eat your greens. So he forced him down, and we went to Rottner's pub. There must have been about 1,000 people in there, absolute chockers. And Paulie and I were standing in the middle there having a great time with a few other friends. And all of a sudden, there was a huge displacement. People just disappeared. And just Paul and myself standing there, and I'm going, what? Well, it stinks. And he said, I told you not to give me that cucumber! So, anyway, they were the early days. We've had a wonderful time, Paulie, and obviously a lot of these people here are great friends of yours. I'm sure they know exactly how much fun that we've all had with you, with your humour and your great times, especially the days when we used to hang out with all the car salesmen. They had the funniest times ever. But you know, going back to our latter days, we still go to Rottnest, we still have a great time on our boats, and still have, you know, travel together. We just come back from Bali, had the greatest time ever there. So I can't see any more apart from the fact that I'm glad you're a friend of mine, and I'm really pleased that I know all your other friends and your family. It's been a long time, my friend. It's been nearly 30-some years, so it's been wonderful. Johnny might have a few things to say, but here.
Go on, Johnny boy.
What can we say about Paulie? It's been so many years. I think Nigel was there before me. I think I came in a little bit later, but I remember walking up a jetty once in Rottnest. I don't know why everything goes back to Rottnest. I don't know why, but Paulie goes, I think I was walking down the jetty with my budgie smugglers when I was about 30, and he goes, Johnny, I think you need a couple of trucks for your work, and he sucked me in right in from day one. He got me straight away. I think I bought a couple of trucks off him at Rottnest on that day, and didn't know how I was going to pay for it in those days. But we bought them. But Paulie's been a great friend of ours. We could go on for hours and hours, but yeah, his family, such a good family, always looked after us, not only Paul. Like Nigel said, sandwiches and everything happened, yeah. And he took on my son Rick as a young lad, being an accountant there. He stayed there for a long time. Got to thank Paulie for that. And what else can you say? We had a lot of fun, good times. Paulie was always a lot of humour. So Paulie, happy 60th birthday, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Woo!
Happy 60th, Paulie. Yeah, cheers here. All the best.